I'm very happy to announce that Seiko are back on my channel. I have two Seikos to show you guys. I have gotten my hands on two different versions that I've really wanted to see, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of those watches. Both of them are GMTs. This is a limited edition for Zero Halliburton that's been out for a little while. However, I've always loved the sharp edge, and these are just really good looking watches. So let's flip the camera and take a look at the Sharp Edge GMT from Seiko. This is a watch that I've wanted to get on my channel for a very long time. This is the Sharp Edged SPB 271, the Zero Halliburton limited edition, and this is still available over at exquisitetimepieces.com. This is one of the best GMTs that Seiko made. I don't think they make the Sharp Edge Presage with this movement anymore. This gets the 6R64, so that means you're getting a true or traveler's GMT inside of this watch. And this was a limited edition made specifically for Zero Halliburton, so you have a very distinct textured dial and colorway. So this is in all black, and then you have a black and blue 24-hour bezel. This is one of the best looking versions of the Sharp Edge Presages, and I think this is probably one of the best looking GMTs that they made at this time, and I think it still is one of the best looking GMTs. This one gets a black dial. There are two different patterns on that dial that sort of mimic the Zero Halliburton luggage. I think that's kind of what they were going for. You're getting 100 meters of water resistance, a sapphire crystal, beautifully applied indices. You have a date at the 6 o'clock, and then you have a power reserve at the 9 o'clock position. That date is a circular date, so it is a sub-dial, and I think that looks really good. And then, of course, it says Seiko. That is applied right below the 12 o'clock index. That 12 o'clock index is somewhat of a wedge shape, and they are beautifully finished. All of the indices on the dial, you're reminded when you get up close to a Seiko sometimes how beautiful their dials are. And like I said, I haven't featured a Seiko here on my channel. I actually don't have many Seiko in my collection right now. I think I have one left, and this really makes me want to get another in my collection. This one actually gets a pretty decent bracelet as well. This one is in all black. Some of the plastic is still on here, but you do have polishing down the center, so there are two lines of polish, and you have polishing on the sides. You have a double push button. Deployant, it is milled, and this portion right here is pressed. You only have two positions of micro adjust, and of course you have no on-the-fly micro adjust. So obviously that would be one of my complaints. The case back is see-through. It is tinted. It says Zero Halliburton on it, and you can see that 6R movement from the back. No screwed-in crown, but you do get a screwed-in case back, and you do get a lot of Lumibrite on this dial, and of course Lumibrite is Seiko's proprietary form of lume. This watch comes in at around 42 millimeters. I measured around 41.9 millimeters, 14 millimeters thick, and then you have a lug-to-lug of 49 millimeters. So this is a medium to large sized GMT is what I would call it, but most Seikos at this size do wear smaller. I'll show you this watch on my wrist in just a second. The watch that I have on my wrist today is my Urwerk 103 in white gold. This one, I just recently had a strap made for it. It's a little bit big on me, but I think it looks really good on this strap. Just a really interesting watch that is a conversation starter, and I think beautiful and very heavy in white gold. And there is the Zero Halliburton limited edition Seiko SPB 271 on my 7.5-inch wrist. Again, this is just under 42 millimeters, around 14 millimeters thick. So it is on the thicker side or slightly thicker side, but you do have the automatic 6R movement inside. It gets 42 hours of power reserve. You get a power reserve on the dial, and you get a date wheel as well at the 3 o'clock position with its own little track on there, which I think looks really good. I love the layout of these dials for the 6R64 in general, I think they are fantastic, especially when it comes in this form, fully darkened like this. It looks a little bit smaller on my 7.5 inch wrist. I think it wears really well, and I've always loved Seikos like these. Well, there you go. Lume is really bright on the hands and the indices. There is no lume on the second hand, so you cannot see that your watch is working in the dark. That would be my only complaint. Other than that, I think this is a very good looking watch. I love the 6R64. I love that power reserve. I love the date display. And I really love the overall design of this watch, the inspiration behind it. I think it looks fantastic. $1,550 is the price on this watch, and it is currently available on the Exquisite Timepieces website. So definitely check out their website or give them a call. Tell them that WatchChris sent you. It is super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. I'll put a link to Exquisite Timepieces down in the description. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. Anyway, guys, that's really it. Thank you for logging on. Thank you for watching this video. I will catch you guys in the next video.